Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Well, it's time for another Tools and Tech Tuesday, and this time we got the Wyze scale. Alright, so we'll start with an unboxing and then we'll go from there. But before we do, I just wanted to say that I'm still playing with this thing, the Wyze band, and I definitely have some things to say, definitely some criticisms, but I still think it's a great product. But yeah, there's definitely some things that you'll want to think about before you pick it up. Let's unbox. Alright, so first I thought I'd show you how you go ahead and set this thing up. First, you want to make sure that you have the Wyze app installed on your phone or tablet. Then, flip the scale over, take off the battery access door cover, and you will see where that batteries go in. You'll see these springs. Now, you probably already know this, but if you don't, there's a bump on one end of the battery. The flat end of the battery goes against the springs, so they get loaded in just like this. Now, open up the Wyze app, and this is what you'll see. This is the home screen of the app. Hit the plus button in the upper left corner of the screen. Now notice that there are two plus buttons. There's one in the upper left and one near the center of the top. You don't want to hit the one at the center of the top, otherwise you'll see this screen. This is how you add rules to devices later. We don't want to do that right now, so let me go back. So when you first open up the app, this is what you'll see. You're going to hit that plus button at the upper left corner of the screen, and a dialog box will pop up. Now in that dialog box, you want to choose Add Device. Once you do that, you're going to see a list. You're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and choose Wyze Scale. Next up, you're going to answer a few questions, and once you do that, then all you have to do is step on the scale, and we're done. Alright, so once again, I think Wyze has made an incredible product for the price. I mean, $20 is great. I don't remember how much I paid for shipping, but I think $20 is a great price. Now, I do have to say, I have to agree with, I think it was Smart Home Solver, who said in his review of the Wyze band that he didn't think it was like super accurate. But the thing is, I don't know if it was the band or the scale, but I took a reading of my heart rate with both the scale and the band, and there was about a 10 beats per minute discrepancy between the two readings. The band said that my heart was faster than the scale did. The scale was actually closer to what my Apple Watch says than the band was. So my first impression upon opening this thing up is that the box is pretty cool. I mean, it's not quite Apple-esque. Steve Jobs once said, or at least once said, that packaging is theater. So, and you can see that in the Apple products. If you unbox an iPad or Apple Watch or something like that, it's a great experience. The scale itself is a pretty nice, simplistic design. I should say that I can't vouch for the accuracy of the scale because I don't have the instrumentation to measure things like my body mass index or the water content of my body, or just even weights to put on the scale to see how accurately it picks up on the weights, the weight of the weights. I like that the numbers on the scale itself are big enough that I can read them without having to squint or get a magnifying glass or anything like that, but it also shows up on my phone. Now, one thing I'm hoping is that they'll come out with a way to back up the data, because when I had to reset my band at one time because it unpaired with my phone and I couldn't get it to pair back up, I lost all that data, and I was disappointed by that. So hopefully they will come up with an option where you can back up your health data that comes from your scale or from your Wyze band. So I haven't had much time to play with it, but I would say on my initial impressions, for $20, if you're looking for a scale, I think it's a go. I would say go ahead and get it for that kind of money. I think it's worth it. Well, I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions for me. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Hey everybody. Oh boy. Clear my throat a little bit. And today, it's time for the Wyze scale here. Well, it's time for another Tools of Tech Tuesday. Clear my throat again. Alright, well, we'll start with an unboxing and then we'll go from there. And by the way, I'm still working on playing on Alright, so whoops. Alright, what okay. That is that. Ow. Okay, so really, I can't vouch for the accuracy. I can't vouch for the accuracy. So I haven't much. Thanks again for. Well, I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions for me. Thanks again for